Well, the Supreme Court ruled that Alabama's current congressional map violates the Voting Rights Act and ordered the state to redraw it. Well, a new map unveiled by a Senate committee this week still has the same problem. It doesn't create a second district where black voters can reliably elect their candidate of choice. Nathaniel Rakich joins me now with 538's full analysis of the new map. So, Nathaniel, kind of walk us through the initial issues here with the proposed map and then the reason it still remains so controversial.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, the Supreme Court upheld a lower court ruling that basically ordered Alabama to draw a second district that was either majority black or, quote, something quite close to it. And the issue with the two maps actually that have been proposed in Alabama are that neither one of those creates that second predominantly black seat. So one of the maps has a district that is 42% black. The other has a district that is 38% black in addition to the existing majority black seat. And, obviously that leaves a problem when the district court did say that something quite close to it could suffice, but 42%, that's not quite close enough. Those districts still have white pluralities, so more white people than black people. So that's basically the controversy that has arisen.
So because Republicans control the Alabama legislature right now, does this new map just allow them to hold their advantage over Democrats?
Right, exactly. So Alabama currently has a 6-1 Republican majority in their congressional delegation. And basically, the Republicans in the legislature are drawing this map because they want to preserve that. They don't want Congressman Barry Moore, who represents the second district, which is the district in question here, to lose his reelection to a Democrat. Both of the proposed second districts, because they are predominantly white instead of predominantly black, and of course, black voters vote for Democrats and white voters vote for Republicans generally in the South, those districts would remain most likely in Republican hands.
Well, as you just mentioned, the district in question is not majority black, but it doesn't have to be to comply with the Voting Rights Act, right? So just kind of help us understand the requirements here and how it applies to this district.
Exactly. So the Voting Rights Act basically says that anytime it's possible to draw a map where minority voters can elect the candidate of their choice, states have to do that. And electing the candidate of their choice is kind of a vague criterion. But one way of doing that is to make sure that, say, black voters in this case are the biggest voting bloc in the district. But, it doesn't necessarily have to be a majority. For example, you could have a 48% black population, and if they're still the dominant voting bloc, or if it's still kind of a Democratic seat and black voters are the majority of the Democratic primary electorate, that could still satisfy the criteria.
So what happens now? Back to the drawing board?
Yeah, so the Alabama legislature faces a deadline of the end of this week, Friday, in order to pass a new map, but then it's going to go ahead of the court. So, this kind of court case has been ongoing. There are plaintiffs in the case who had argued against the initial map. They're going to have a chance to comment on this new map as well. Assuming that one of these maps passes, they will probably have a lot to say on the issue, and they'll probably complain, hey, this map doesn't satisfy your own ruling, and then the court could decide to step in and draw its own, which is probably what I would bet on happening in this case.
All right, Nathaniel, appreciate the insight today.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.